November 12th, 2017, we're broadcasting again, number 1011 on icjustice.com, which is the final last testament. Indeed, I'm working for the Baranga police. In fact, all this is about disaster prevention. We use eVote.one to vote them in office. We use eVote.one to vote them out of office. No more criminal investigations. Particularly, we tell them what to do. It's the world's first and last decision-based economy, which means we don't need much government at all, ever again. And we tell them and treat them as highly paid consultants. The number one database is urlident.com that contains the taxes, it contains the decisions, the laws, the deeds, the legal contracts, the agreements, and it contains all criminal investigations that are produced and finished once and for all by 7.5 billion people, including the use of drones, Revelation 4:8. All these are biblically ordained final solutions. For indeed, I've been tagged, commissioned, and sent by Jesus Christ to save your butts and your hides from all the massive political corruption of the Antichrist. TheFinalTerrorist.com, Robert D. Rose. He can be called anything less than the most demonic, satanic, sociopath, psychopath, murdering, treason, espionage, cybercrime attacks against you, my people, at every corporate and government level. That's how he blocks all criminal investigations. And I knew this starting 10 years ago. He owes me $300,000 US for Forsyth County 08 SC 1345 in the hands of everybody. And not only did I have legally possess a gun, I went to the military on September 25th at Langley Air Force Base to debrief them so that they would finally take out all criminals by investigating the USA government at all levels, at the local police level, particularly at the FBI and the Attorney General, US Marshals, and IRS level, because they're committing crimes against humanity, against you, my people. We're a little bit stuck right now. We're going to go on Aquino's Road to finally get back up to this indigenous area. This is God's paradise. You will now own your own land. You will now own your own infrastructure. No more Henry C's, no more super rich anyone, which means we no longer have any poverty. That's called solutionhousing.com. We're trying to make these shorts, but it's hard to drop out any evidence because this is the final last testament, which fulfills New Testament revelations, Daniel's. And the revelation is that you are being screwed to the wall. You're being held hostage for profit just like everyone else. I'm due $500 million US, and all these documents that are signed by the criminals will forever haunt them, which is why they're hiding in dead silence, including the USA Embassy here in Manila. I'm waiting for the military to come find me so I can finally complete God's mission to unify the entire world. They're the number 4 arm, and the churches will be the number 5 arm. Executive, law enforcement, lawmakers, no more lawbreakers. The military and the churches will now oversee checks and balances each other. That's actually christDomain and solutionislam.com that forever gets rid of all political, corrupt, religious wars and energy wars with turnofflights.com and solutionsafewater.com that's about to go under. But you can find most of these subsites under client3635.wix.com. They're listed in the matrix on Builtbykeith.com, which is the world's first and last Alpha and Omega clearinghouse of all world-class solutions, because my ministries here on earth are finished. I'm waiting for God to take me back to heaven because I can't find but just a few honest people of integrity. This is up to you, my people, to finally rise up and get rid of all crime networks once and for all, with all of the solutions, starting with unityurl.com that was at the Unification Monument in Hong Kong Harbor in front of the Convention Center, that I will fill up with my other evangelists because I've been recruiting you. I've been recruiting the entire world to be Army military crusaders of justice, which once we have one single military force, not under United Nations because they're horrible. SolutionUNI.com describes that. We get rid of all the drugs with SolutionDrugs.com. We get rid of all poverty with SolutionHousing.com. And particularly, we get rid of all criminals forever, once and for all, with eVote.one that controls the taxes, the legal agreements, the criminal investigations, the contracts, the bids, everything will be in one open single public database. It's the ultimate for everything. For indeed, yes, I'm working with the Baranga police. I'm working specifically, this is the main number that everyone must call immediately. It's 6309 17335 4300, and all the other answers are there because this is the world's last disaster planning exercise. But it's not an exercise, it's reality. Holocaust occurs now, my people. Doomsday, the nuclear button, North Korea, and any other one, all they have to do is shut down the phones, the banks, the passports, the communication, the travel, everything, and you're dead. And you'll be slave traded by the monkeykings.info like Robert D. Rose, the Illuminati and the New World Order. This is the only answer to forever get us out of the New Testament, put us into the Last Testament. My work is finished. I have nothing else to prove, nothing else to show, and I never should have had to lift a finger to do anything because I was criminally kidnapped. 4 times, not once, 4 times. 3 of them on orders of Robert D. Rose. Might have been the 4th one too. $1.2 million US is gone. The USA government owes me $500 million US for all the previous evidence signed by the criminals and the antichrists and the terrorists. This has always been your show, not mine. For indeed, I'm the #1 leader, world consultant of your new world society called Unocracy.com that forever gets rid of all crime networks, forever. That is sufficient. Up to you now, my people, to take action and rise up. I'm hoping there's not going to be a lot of bloodshed, mayhem, and riots, martial law, because that's exactly what the criminal ruling elite want, so they can exterminate you once and for all and use you as final slaves. One last time, of course, when the nuclear bombs go off, no one's safe, everyone dies, and God's creation comes to an end.